What's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through one of my games where I ended up dropping 4K damage. I'm going to break down my gameplay and explain my thought process throughout this game, so let's jump right into it. So usually I like the hot drop, but nobody landed at the launch pad POI where we landed, so I'm going to take this gravity cannon right now and go over the storm catcher where everyone's hot dropping usually, and I see this Pathfinder. I start doing some damage to him, and this is the weirdest Pathfinder, by the way. He doesn't shoot me, which is actually pretty damn weird. I don't know if this guy's an AI or something, but anyways, I take him out. I was pretty surprised that he was acting weird. So I suspect that he has teammates that are maybe up on this zip line. So I'm going to loot him really quick. I did throw a thermite. I'm taking the zip now. And there's a Watson fence that I shoot out. I'm going to wait for the thermite to go away. I was going to take the zip line, but I hear some people fighting over here, and this is the perfect opportunity, the third party. So I got my Hemlock and my Eva 8. I start putting in work. These guys were all pretty low, so I wasn't able to do a lot of damage, but we were able to third party these guys when they were distracted. I'm going to loot up real quick, and then we're going to actually push on the POI where there's a lot more teams that are fighting. So we're on top of Stormcatcher right now, and we see another squad that's below us next to the gravity cannon. I try to get an angle on them and do as much damage as I can. I don't have the best angle, so I do end up dropping off of the roof. I drop down to close the distance between us so I can get a better angle. I end up using my smoke right here to cut off their LOS in case they try to peek me from this angle. I end up going down this way to see if I can get a better angle on them, and I do. I end up seeing one on the corner, start dealing some damage to him, almost crack him. I end up turning around because my Vantage teammate needs help. I also have Horizon telling me that there's some teams over here that are shooting, so I go up this way to see if I can get an angle on them. I don't. I see that Vantage ends up getting knocked. I want to rush to her aid. I know there's somebody right there next to her death box. I'm taking the zip with my Eva 8. I see the Horizon, start pumping some big shots into them, knock them, grab my teammate's banner, run down this hallway, and I end up going behind this closed door for cover. I end up smoking the aisle right here that cut off their LOS in case they try to shoot me from there. I make my way back to the Horizon to see if I can thirst her, get some extra damage, take her out, make sure she doesn't get revived by her teammates. I go to her death box. I was ready to loot, but then I hear some more people coming up over here. I start shooting at them. There's two of them. They end up throwing a thermite at me. I find myself in a vulnerable situation, so I jump down right here. I use some smoke to cut off their LOS again, use my ultimate to stop them from pushing me, and pop a Phoenix kit. At this point, I know that there are a lot of other teams here. There are a lot of third parties. Playing as Bangalore, I have smoke, so I know that I can get out of bad situations pretty quickly when I need to, so you're going to see me sometimes have to de-escalate when needed. So I'm making my way back into the POI to return to the fight. My teammate is low on health, and as I'm coming up these steps right here, I end up getting shot from different angles. They start spamming grenades on me, and I know that I have to get out of here. I am just not in the best position to fight, so I go to this death box right here really quickly. I need the loot. I start taking some more damage. I try to get a shield swap. I end up getting it, and now we got two more people right here firing at me. I return fire. I was able to do a decent amount of damage. I throw a thermite grenade. They end up retreating and running away. My Horizon uses her Q. I'm here slow healing, using some shield cells, trying to get my health back up. I hear somebody take the gravity cannon. I'm trying to do some shots on them. Unfortunately, I miss. I take the Horizon Q. There's a Watson team up here. I miss my shots, and I know that I am in a bad situation. I got to get off that rooftop. I'm really low on shotgun ammo, so I go to these death boxes to see if there is any. Unfortunately, there is no shotgun ammo, so I end up swapping for the Spitfire. Got to change the skin on it because, you know, I got to have the fresh skin, right? I'm going back up to the rooftop. I am now focusing on the Watson team. The Watson has a fused teammate. He ends up using his ultimate on another team. They have no idea that I'm here, so I am going to sneak up on them and use the element of surprise. They are distracted, they're shooting at somebody else, so I'm going to go sprint over here and mantle up right here. I end up seeing the fuse, he's low, I take him out. Now I'm focused on the Watson. Watson tries to play the knockdown shield, it's not enough. I take her out and then I destroy her fences. Now I got some extra loot, and I am prepared, I am supplied to get some more damage and to take out the remaining squads at this POI. So I make my way into the building because I hear some more people. I try to get an angle on them. I'm shooting at one of them, and then the Revenant pops out. I am outnumbered. I am using my smokes. I am getting out of there. I'm low on health. I am vulnerable, and I might be getting pushed. So I take the zipline to close the distance. I'm going to pop a shield battery right here. So as I make my way back in, I don't see the other player, but I do see this one that's knocked. So I'm going to thirst them and get that extra damage real quick. Going to loot up, get much needed supplies, healing items. So I hear the Revenant walking on the roof. I end up seeing him. I deal a lot of damage. I try to see if I can keep shooting at him, but he ends up walking away, and I just can't get him from where I'm at. So I'm going to make my way towards this other door right here so I could jump up on the roof and try to find him. Sure enough, I see him right here next to the replicator. I end up taking him out. And at this point, we have successfully killed everybody at this POI. We ended up doing a lot of damage. And so there's still 7 squads left. I got 7 kills. I am approaching 2k damage. Right now, my priority is respawning my teammate. So I'm going to drop an evac tower and we're going to end up heading over to another POI so we could get Vantage back into the fight. So as I'm heading over into the respawn beacon, my Horizon teammate tells me that she sees some enemies that are here. I don't care. I'm going to smoke that beacon. I'm going to get Vantage back into the fight. We got Vantage dropping back in. I hear some players over here. I'm going to try to get an angle. I end up retreating, taking a bit of damage. I was just at a really bad position right there. I saw all 3 of them. I did not want to get instantly beamed. So I used my smoke right here to stop them from seeing me. Popped the battery. I'm going to close the distance right now. I end up using my ult because Vantage is dropping in the middle of all of it. And unfortunately, she goes down again. I'm trying to save her. They got the ult going off. I'm trying to give some cover fire. And the ult does do some damage to one of them. I max out my Evo shields. I am ready to push in. I see the Horizon. I do a lot of damage. She is 1 hit. I am pushing that. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the knock. I take a lot of damage from the other teammate. I had to fall back. I am still giving as much cover fire as I can for Vantage. She ends up dying, unfortunately. And so right now we are outnumbered. It is a 2v3 situation. I have no more shield batteries. So I'm going to kind of retreat a bit, close the distance. I am at a big disadvantage, but I don't want to fully retreat. I want to do everything that I can to get my teammate's banner. I am slow healing. I end up popping that last cell. I'm trying to get an angle on them, but then they end up pushing us. So we got the Revenant right here. I'm dealing some damage with him. We're trading some damage. Rev has some beefy HP. I fall back a bit, use my smokes, try to get a better angle. I see the Revenant again, and I finally take him out. I push up because we have a little bit of an advantage, but that advantage immediately goes away because now Horizon is knocked. I make my way towards Horizon. I want to try to revive her if I can. Start taking some more damage. I don't have any shield batteries, so I've tried to take out the Valkyrie. After I get the knock, I realize I can't fall back. I can't heal because it takes way too long without a shield battery, so I'm going to try to thirst. I need that shield swap. So I end up killing her. I take the shield swap. I go back to Horizon because I want to try to revive her. I just don't think it's worth going after the last player because there is a possibility that they did revive their Revenant, and it turns out they did. So we're going to end up leaving this area. We're not going to finish fighting them. We just don't have the heals. We don't have the equipment to do it, and we don't want to risk dying. Unfortunately, we were not able to get Vantage's banner. The fight ended up lasting a really long time, and it just timed out. And we also had them once again camping right by the banner. We just couldn't get it, unfortunately. So now the circle is getting a lot more smaller. There are 3 more squads. This is where the remaining 3 squads are at the launch pad POI. So now we're going to push in and we're going to try to deal some more damage. Try to third party because there appears to be 2 squads that are fighting each other. One is on the rooftop, and there's one right up above us right here that I end up running into. I start shooting at the lifeline. For some reason, there's no aim assist. I take out the Wraith, shoot at the lifeline. My teammate ends up knocking her. I'm going to loot up real quick. I hear some more players coming up right now that want to third party us. I start doing some damage. I end up taking a lot of damage, so I'm going to retreat. I'm going to fall back and try to pop a Phoenix kit. There still are 2 squads fighting each other, so our best bet right now is maybe to try to third party them. Maybe they have both of those teams be distracted. I still have about 900 plus damage I need to do to hit 4K, and I'm able to farm it off of these last 2 squads. So we got a Revenant that's pushing in. He's the one that I killed earlier. I'm going to thirst him, take him out. My teammate is fighting somebody. We got some more players pushing right here. I'm going to try to engage them. I do a lot of damage to Horizon. My Horizon teammate knocks him out. I'm shooting at this Valk. I get knocked. My aim assist malfunctioned. And now I am just hoping that my Horizon can clutch it because it might be the end for me right here. So thankfully I am able to get revived. I end up using my ult right here as a precaution because I'm really low on health and there's still a possibility we might get pushed. So thankfully I do use the ultimate as a deterrent to stop them from pushing. I am able to fully heal, and now I'm feeling a lot more better about this match. I got full red shields, full health. There's 2 more squads still. I still have my teammate with me. And I'm beginning to think that this is a real possibility of winning and getting 4K damage. So I go after this last Horizon, I kill her, get another shield swap. She's got a lot of good items. And now there's just one last squad. I don't know if it's a full squad at this point or if there's 1 person left, but I am really close to 4K damage, and I'm going to get the remaining amount of damage on these players. So we have a player right here. He's trying to shoot at us from this angle. I use a thermite. I'm able to shoot at him with the Spitfire. He's taking some damage. He ends up getting knocked. I'm able to get some extra damage on him right here as he's knocked. I'm going to thirst him with the Spitfire. So my teammate tells me that there's another player that's over in this building. I'm going to push it. It looks like this is the final player in the lobby. She has full purple shields, full health. It's a Loba, and I am able to get the remaining amount of damage off of this last player. So I can smell victory. I am feeling good. I am pushing this last Loba. I got the Havoc out, and everybody knows how crazy the Havoc is. The Loba is in a corner. I'm going to push her and take her out. The match is over, and this is how I ended up dropping over 4K damage. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this could help you out. This is my first time ever really making a video like this, so I'm not quite sure how you guys are going to like the video or not. I hope I did do a good job of explaining myself. I do try my best. If you guys want to see some more videos like this, drop a comment. I would love to hear from you. I would also really appreciate some feedback on this video. If there's anything that you think I could have done better, please consider subscribing, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.